Building a chicken coop is not only a great hobby, but it is also an invaluable skill that will serve you for years to come. Learning to raise healthy chickens will provide you with fresh organic eggs on a daily basis, and you can even use your newfound skills to make money by building coops for other people as well. One of the most important elements when getting started for the first time with a coop is to always have the proper building plan. The most important factor to think about as you search for chicken coop plans is how many chickens you are planning to keep. If you're already going to be housing 6 or more chickens, you are not going to be able to effectively keep them in a small-sized chicken coop. Bumping it up to a medium or potentially even large-sized coop will really work to your benefit and ensure they are laying their eggs correctly. Moving on, the next step to factor in with your chicken coop plans is ventilation. If you live in an area that does tend to get fairly hot, you are going to want to be sure you have good ventilation throughout the chicken coop, otherwise it is going to start smelling and the chickens will become uncomfortably warm. Having the ventilation source will make the chicken coop that much more enjoyable for you to be around and clean, as well as that much more enjoyable for your chickens to stay in. Make sure you have a good source of light for your chickens. Ideally this would be natural sunlight, and choose a chicken coop plan that factors this into the building plans and build it at the right angle towards the sun. If you live in an area that does not get that much natural sunlight, though, or where you are building the coop does not allow for light to penetrate in, then you will want to consider a non-natural light source to keep your chickens happy. One of the most important steps that we are covering when you want to know how to build a chicken coop is that your chicken feeders and waterers should be placed so your flock can have easy access to them. However, you should also be careful where you place them, because chickens like to make a mess due to their chicken scratching instincts. You don't want to have feed all over your coop's floor, so in order to avoid this, you should place the feeders at the height of your chicken's back. This way, they have to stretch their necks to get to the feed, but won't be able to reach the feeders with their feet. The same goes for the waterers. Just make sure that you keep the feeders filled with fresh water throughout the day. Hands-on particularly gluttonous creatures. They'll eat their fill and then go about their business. Thus, most chicken feeders work from a very simple design with minimal human interaction. They don't require any electronics or things like that. In most models, you simply fill a larger hopper with feed that automatically drains down into a central feeding tray. As the hens eat more of the feed, the extra food in the hopper filters down and keeps their tray full.